we're down now to the last conference of today. Sony saving the best for last. Ah man, I am looking forward to this the most every year. This is the conference I always anticipate the most expectations from, and man, with last year being the best year they've had in a very long time, and honestly, 2015 was I think the best year we've had at E3 next to 2013. We've had a really good year of announcements when it came to 2015. We had Shenmue, The Last Guardian, the Final Fantasy VII Remake. Oh my god, you had a lot of announcements. And then you add on to Final Fantasy VII Remake with gameplay at the PlayStation Experience later at the end of the year. So I'm hoping we see more of Final Fantasy VII's Remake, get more gameplay, or something on it. Something Kingdom Hearts related. I know we're not going to get Kingdom Hearts 3, I know that for sure, but we got to get something like on at least 2.8. At least some announcements. At least something like the release date. Well, I know we got the release window for the holiday, but can we get a release date at least?
They've had games in the past.
Oh, what else? God. Oh yeah, the Crash Bandicoot rumor that was going around, that we might get an actual reboot of the franchise soon, and I hope we do. It's been so long since we've seen a Crash Bandicoot game, and he was the mascot that helped brought Sony into the limelight and the console market. He was their mascot. And I know I'm more wishful thinking on the side, but I'm hoping for a Jak and Daxter reboot announcement as well. It's very unlikely, but I am hoping that we get to see that.
Quantic. I mean, there are lots of games that could be there.
So, we are about 3 minutes left to start and get this full screen.
Tonight be the night they would talk about it. What games do you want to see?
Yep, they're counting down at the top right there.
That is rumored is Insomniac Spider-Man, which would be cool to see if we see that at Sony tonight, especially coming from
so they got a new Spider-Man
developer.
But man,
I am
to me,
so looking forward to
every year I would look forward to it, as the Sony PlayStation systems have always been my favorite systems to play, with the PS2 being my favorite video game console of all time, because that has the most games I've played and are my favorite lists. Though the PS1 has more nostalgic games for me, but they still have a lot of place. But most of the PS1 games that are on there, I didn't get to play till much later, and some were ported to other consoles, so I didn't get to full experience the full original PlayStation experience. But I still love it, and it's still my top 5 favorite game consoles of all time.
I mean, something for me.
Oh my god. My family and I have just been a Sony family ever since we got our first PlayStation back in Christmas of 97 or 98.
I imagine someone somewhere's got something up their sleeve. As you mentioned, there's a lot of developers unaccounted for. So I think hopefully we're in for some surprises.
Just so fun when we had a console that we can all enjoy ourselves together. And Crash Bandicoot Warped was our first game that we ever got as a family together. And we played that game for hours and hours. And same thing with Spyro 2, Ripto's Rage. That was also another game we played a lot. And I'm surprised we didn't get a new Skylanders announcement. I'm guessing they're taking a break after last year. They never even got an announcement for their next game.
Last year they had a really good press conference in terms of excitement, but a lot of the stuff they showed last year still isn't out. And say what you will about Microsoft versus Sony in some other respects, but Microsoft has been better about showing games that are on the verge of coming out, and Sony really had been getting people excited about stuff that was much further in the future. One other thing, by the way, that I know is not going to happen, but wouldn't it be so fun if we found out that the PlayStation version of the most recent Tomb Raider was going to have some bonus, like a Nathan Drake cameo or something in it?
We'll probably see more of that PlayStation VR headset. I mean, we got a few things from the PlayStation Experience and a couple of games announced for it.
So we're all going to watch
here
with you guys, watch live, and then have reactions after the press conference. We'll actually be moving down to the Shrine, where we'll be live with all the developers that were on stage tonight, talking for the first time exclusively on YouTube about a lot of the announcements. So look forward to that with the PlayStation press conference. So, final thoughts here. What's the one game you want to see on stage tonight, Elise?
Beyond Good and Evil 2.
I talked to Ethan.
Oh yeah,
He
people have been
said,
waiting for that
he's
for a
like,
long time.
like Michelle, he's busy with Wild. We'll get to it eventually. But
Everyone's always been
he
waiting
may
for
have
Beyond
been
Good and
busy a
Evil
little bit.
2.
It's the show today, and I'm
I mean, that game's been like in development hell for
Andy,
so
what do you wanna see?
long.
I mean, I think if they show, I think the one we can expect. I think the God of War.
Yeah.
I do put that on the radar. That would be my one prediction for this.
Yep.
That'll be there. And
Oh, there's the shrine right there. Actually, wow, with the curtain down. So no, very theatrical. See, Steven, what are you hoping for?
Like I said, Red Dead would be wonderful to see.
Oh my God, it looks like they've got a live orchestra there too.
Ooh.
You see the orchestra bit is live there, which is pretty crazy. So
All right, everyone.
seems like we're gonna expect something pretty theatrical and crazy. Here comes a conductor coming out on stage. It looks like.
and it's not Mark Cerny.
I don't know who this is, but let's go right now to the Shrine, guys, for the PlayStation press conference live right here on YouTube. Enjoy the show. Here we go.
All right, a full live orchestra, man. Got going fancy this year, Sony. Shrine Return in Los Angeles. All right, let's see what we got. Okay, Sony, let's go. No baton. Going fancy here. Or professional. Nice music. I swear this sounds familiar. Let me get the blinds moved so we can at least get a little less glare. Compare the opening to Sony's press conference to the start of Ubisoft's press conference. Oh yeah, this is a big difference. Oh man, this music sounds so familiar though. What is it from? Nice way to begin. So we gonna move the curtain? Oh, we did. Alright. Ooh, Sony Interactive Entertainment presents...
That dumb hammer doesn't scare me. Oh no!
What's this?
Boy!
Oh, what's with the multiple camera shots?
Your mother's knife. It belongs to you now.
I don't recognize this.
What for?
A test. She taught you to hunt, yes?
Yes, sir.
Then show me what you know. I am hungry.
Whoa! Kratos!
Feed us.
What are we hunting?
This God of War?
Hunting deer.
Which way?
Your hunt. You tell me.
South?
Is that a question?
South.
No way, this is a God of War game! Kratos has a full-blown beard now. I thought the world ended. I don't understand. How is it? Wait, where does this take place in the timeline?
Rush! This way! Found it!
Slow down, boy.
Sorry.
This doesn't sound like Kratos.
Do not simply react. Be calm and plan.
Okay, this doesn't sound like the Kratos we know. The loud, blubbering psychopath that's like, I will have my revenge, and just goes gung ho and everything, not being calm and collective.
There it is!
Hold. What are you doing? Now his guard is up. Only fire. Only fire. When I tell you to fire.
I'm sorry.
Do not be sorry. Be better. Find it. Find it.
My bow!
No! You are not ready! Stay back!
What is it? What the heck? This is completely different than what we're used to. Whoa, a lot of different enemies. Oh, there we go. There's the beat 'em up gameplay.
I knew something fell off about the forest.
Keep moving.
Whoa!
If you give me my bow, I can help you fight. I'm ready.
You have yet to prove that.
I need a chance.
You had a
I
chance.
need another.
Then find that deer.
Bearded Kratos doesn't take shit from kids. But like, whose kid is this? Is this his own kid? Adopted son? Or what's going? I just don't know. Whoa! What's this?
Show me already.
Oh, so you have a companion to help you out now? Ooh!
Back up, get a quick and space your shots. I report to me.
Just hit his left. Oh! it's just shooting lava. Shouldn't the melt be cracking by now? Oh, there it is. There's the crack. Whoa! Oh! Ooh, yeah! Spartan Rage!
It is time. I will bring it down. You will kill it.
Oh, cracking the ice. Oh, yeah! Yeah, Kratos! Yes! The slow motion burst. Oh!
Off the ice.
You hesitated.
I am so sorry.
Your deer is getting away.
Yes, sir.
Kratos still takes no shit from you. Oh my god. What a way to begin this conference. I gotta be honest. God of War definitely needed a proper reboot.
I can't believe we fought a real troll.
And you froze when I told you to kill it.
I know, but he was staring right at us.
Him? I thought your mother taught you to hunt.
She did, but I never had to kill anything. She always did that part.
Then it is time for you to learn.
Father, look!
Wait for my mark. Relax. Do not think of it as an animal. It is simply a target. Clear your mind.
Now.
Exhale and release.
My God!
Good.
There we go. You know, it's still odd we're seeing a little more of a gentle side to Kratos teaching his son how to hunt. Whoa.
Your knife. No. Finish what you started.
Gotta learn to hunt, boy.
I can't.
Together.
Now, you are ready.
For what?
A new beginning.
So the end of the world was only the beginning? God of War reboot. What a way to begin this C3 for Sony. Perfect.
Welcome to the stage, Sean Layden.
Also, they have the orchestra completely going the whole time.
Good evening. Good evening, everyone, and welcome. What a way to start the show, huh?
Yeah!
Of God of War. Right now, also a special thank you and a shout out to our very talented composer of the soundtrack to God of War, Mr. Bear McCreary.
Oh, so he's the composer. Oh yeah, that theme. I thought it sounded like a bit like God of War.
Awesome orchestra, and they'll be performing all evening. So that's really exciting for all of us. Thanks to everybody. Before we go any further, though, I think it's important that we take a moment to address the heartbreaking tragedies of Orlando this past weekend. A horrific event like that, carried out by a madman, really underscores our need for greater love, tolerance, and respect of people of all kinds.
It was inevitable that we had to talk about the elephant in the room.
On behalf of the PlayStation community, I just want to say that our thoughts are with the victims and the families and the community of Orlando. We stand foursquare with them, and we hope that in this week of...
I have a friend that lives in Orlando, and
perhaps our gaming
it was kind of terrifying that he was near the area that was affected.
We can find some strength, some comfort, and some solace.
So I'm happy that
PlayStation community stands
at least
foursquare
safe and sound.
with our friends and fans in the LGBT community as well. And I know they're all in the hearts of everyone tonight. So without the transition sounding awkward, please bear with me, but I would like to welcome you all to the historic Shrine Auditorium. We've been away from this venue for a while, but now we're back. We're delighted to be here because it is a temple to creativity and to all that means. We're proud to be part of a vast and expansive team of storytellers, artists, engineers, musicians, and programmers and actors. The massive and sometimes tiny teams who tirelessly create works of art that we find ourselves getting lost in. And that is what tonight is all about. For the next hour, we hope to, astound you with a lineup of games that are both dazzling and transformative, with a few surprises along the way. So, without further ado, I'm proud to take you on this journey to some of the great games coming out on PlayStation 4. Please enjoy the show.
Alright, raise the curtain again. It's time we see another trailer.
Someone asked
Tomb Raider?
me once if I remembered how it all went down. As if it happened so long ago that anyone could forget. So yeah, I remember. I remember when our homes and our towns turned into graveyards. When the wilderness became our only hope for survival. I remember when the planes fell out of the skies. When the trains stopped running. When the turbines shut down. And the world went dark. I remember when they put up the razor wire.
Zombie apocalypse.
Like it was gonna stop anything. And the feds ran out of body bags.
Rope.
And some of us sort of lost our minds.
I think it's dead.
Some lost more than that. Much more. I remember when we lived by a code, when brotherhood meant something, and living meant more than surviving.
Goddamn liar!
So yeah, I remember how it all went down. No, I don't give a damn about any of that. You know what I remember most? Riding the open road. The smell of your hair. The touch of your skin. I remember you. But those days are gone. Now I'm a drifter. A bounty hunter. A mercenary. And for me, the broken road is all that's left. But I'll always remember.
Days Gone. New IP. I wonder what that's gonna be like. What's this? This looks familiar. Oh, Last Guardian! Yeah! Finally, we got some more. Please tell me we actually finally have a release date for this. Yes! Finally a release date! Woohoo! Yes! Yes! Oh god, I'm trying to remember the name of this game. But I am looking forward to this game. It was impressive when they showed it off last year. Man, so you're just going right off the gate with these reveals and releases.
Turn back! Corrupted machines in the valley!
I have to cross. I'm headed for the border.
Then may the goddess show mercy.
Shell walkers. Let's have a look.
Shell walkers, like rocket shells? Oh, they're like crabs.
I should focus scan them.
Focus scan?
Got some weak spots.
Ooh.
They're tough.
Okay, so we're now getting a couple of new things.
But I need the components.
Okay. Alright, so you can spot weaknesses on them. Oh. Yeah! Oh! There come its friends. Man, this game just looks so good to look at, and it's... Ah, man, the gameplay is very interesting to check out as well. Just gotta keep yourself safe.
Explosive traps coming right up.
Ooh, lure him into a trap.
Watch out! It's corrupted.
Oh. Nice.
You did it. I came from Mother's Rise.
Corrupted attacked the village.
Yes, and something worse. A demon.
What do you mean?
Dialogue trees?
It scuttled from the forest. Drove a group of watchers mad.
How did it do that?
I saw, but I did not understand. Oh, Goddess, protect us!
Keep running for Mother's crown. It's not far.
Come with me, or the demon will kill you.
I don't believe in demons, and I don't run when lives are at stake. Get out of here.
You're crazy!
Wait, why don't you go back to those shell walkers? You need their components. Alright, so where is it then? Okay, over there. So that's where your quest is.
The village. I'll never make it in time. Unless I get a mount.
Also, you can take some of the machines as mounts.
Broadheads. If I override one of those, that should do.
At least we're getting some more. At least we're getting some more gameplay aspects of how this game will work. So you can reprogram to tame these machines to use for temporarily. Oh.
Sorry, not today.
Maybe you can run a little faster. Wow, the landscape. I wouldn't want to go up against those like USS Enterprise looking giraffe things. Gotta show the scenery, but
What's that noise? What the hell is that?
Oh, what the hell?
A watcher? Vulnerable to fire. Here we go.
That was like a Metal Gear. Fire arrow. Oh. You need to attack its weak point.
That was close.
Oh, you even have destructible buildings with the environment as well. What is that? A hydrogen bomb? Oh, or just a bomb filled with helium, or just some sort of combustible gas. You calling for that mount? So wait, you can attack while mounted? Oh, you run and you can still mount it. Cool. And you can knock down the trees. Mounted battles. Uninspiring. Yeah, there goes its missile launcher. Come on, that thing's gotta go down by now. Ooh, the launcher. Come on, bring it down, bring it down.
Right jumping now.
Come on, it's gotta go down. Yeah! One more bow should do it. Overheating. Oh, there's his weak point. Yeah! Awesome!
This machine, it looks ancient. Where did it come from?
It looks like a Metal Gear, I'm telling you. Horizon, that's what it was. I am definitely going to get this game when it comes out. Next, oh wow, we're really continuing. Quantum Dream. What the?
Details are still emerging on what exactly happened. But the hostage taker could be the family's android. Negotiator on site.
This is something.
Please, you gotta save my little girl. Wait. You're sending an android?
All right, ma'am. We need to go.
You can't do that. You... Why aren't you sending a real person?
Captain Allen, my name is Connor. I'm the android sent by CyberLife.
It's firing at everything that moves. It already shot down 2 of my men. Saving that kid is all that matters. So either you deal with this fucking android now, or I'll take care of it.
Don't come any closer or I'll jump!
No, please, I'm begging you!
Hi, Daniel! My name is Connor! There's no way out, Daniel. The only question is whether or not you take another innocent life. I'm holding all the cards. If I die, she dies. Look what you did! You were designed to serve humans, not kill them.
What was I designed to be? Their slave? Their toy?
You're a machine you have to obey. Now put the gun down and let the hostage go.
I've spent my life taking orders. Now it's my turn to decide.
Too late. Things could have been different. So this is like a crime game? Ah!
Are you armed? No. I have a gun. Drop it!
Build your own story.
Touch him and I kill you. You can't kill me. I'm not alive.
Ooh. So it's a decision-based game. Face the consequences.
It's up to you how the story ends.
Oh! So there could have been different ways of how this story could have gone.
I trust you.
Oh.
You lied to me, Connor. You lied to me.
Ooh. So many decisions.
My name is Connor. This is our story.
Ooh, this is gonna be interesting. I love multiple decision games. Detroit Become Human. Okay. Your decision matters. I've been waiting to see games that do that. Full PlayStation VR experience. Ooh, our next VR. Before Kitchen. One. Oh. What the heck? Please don't tell me this is a horror-based game. Answer the phone.
If you don't get out of there, they will kill you. Get out now.
Oh, okay. Okay, so this is from the VR headset. Oh my god. What the fuck? Oh oh my god, I hate these first-person horror games. Ugh. 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 I don't want to stay watching this. Ugh. I hate being a pansy watching this. I can hear everything. Ugh. Don't look at it! Ugh! 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 Oh! Oh! What's going on? Don't want to get out of there. Is it gonna be anything like PT? Because oh my god, this a tape. Why would you want to listen to the tape right now?
Okay. What the fuck am I supposed to do? God damn it. I'm probably gonna end up like Andre. Okay. What the fuck?
What do you see? What is it? Where are you going? Back here.
What the hell? Oh. Ooh, God, this game. Oh, ah. Give me a EBGBs. Ooh, Resident Evil! Oh my god, that was Resident Evil? Oh, it's coming out next year. A VR Resident Evil game. Play the demo tonight. Oh my god. Yep. Sony's already destroying their either. Oh my god, this sounds so familiar. Resident Evil Biohazard. Alpha Omega Sin's gonna be so happy about this.
In addition to the PS4 console experience, the full Resident Evil 7 will be playable.
Oh, it's Resident Evil 7!
And with PlayStation VR.
Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. Now they're going back to their own survival horror
2016
roots.
Is a seminal moment in virtual reality. The time has finally come for everyone to enjoy VR in their own homes. And at PlayStation, we have a combination of the necessary processing and graphics power already built inside 40 million PS4s that have been sold worldwide.
Resident Evil is now a horror game franchise? What is this madness? Oh my god. These tweets I get from people are
display technology
on point.
which can realize these images at a high fidelity. We have the production expertise to create a headset that is designed for the gamer. And because PlayStation 4 is a fixed platform, developers can fine-tune their games for the system to deliver the same transformative experience for all PlayStation VR owners. I'm happy to announce here that on October 13th, PlayStation VR will make its debut in the United States.
Aha! The PlayStation VR headset.
Currently, more than 50 games will be available from launch until the end of this year.
Oh, HMK's at the show. 50 games will be released.
That includes some of the biggest franchises, along with brand new titles that will be born on PSVR. We invite those here tonight after this experience to come with us next door to the arena post-reception, where we'll be able to have some PSVR kiosks set up so you can all have a go.
I've had my experience with VR. It has promise. Just hope it's utilized better than the Kinect was.
I'd like to showcase a few PlayStation VR titles, starting with PlayStation exclusives developed by our own worldwide studios. Please watch.
All right, so get a couple VR games. Impulse Gear.
My God. This place is incredible.
What's your suit on those rocks? We don't know what kind of pathogens might exist here. We can't afford a breach.
Ooh.
Come on. We have to keep moving.
Also, you can hold your gun.
I bet this place isn't even on the star charts.
Analyzing surroundings. Unknown environment. Unknown atmosphere. Wow. Unknown location.
Jeez.
Wait. What the hell is that?
Scanning for something.
Pilgrim, do you copy? Do you see this?
Man. The promises that VR holds, it's incredible. Especially when you're put right into the action of everything.
Pilgrim, can you read me? This is Dr. Tyson and Dr. Moon. Come back.
Farpoint. Okay. Yeah, we get a lot of new IPs. Alright, next. Survivors keep moving. Ah! Star Wars. Yeah! A VR Star Wars game. And E3 only teased us at their conference. Why didn't we get the whole thing on this? I mean, at their conference before. Ah! Dogfights in the VR headset. Battlefront. X-Wing VR mission. Oh my god. Yes. Yeah. Battle in the X-Wing virtual reality.
How do you feel when you put on that mask? Are you hiding from the world? Or do you want the world to hide away from you?
That's the Joker! That's Mark Hamill!
Invincible.
Is this a Batman game?
More than just a man. Or maybe you're just like me. You see that life is nothing but a sick joke, and so you choose a face to match.
A VR Batman game?
But what happens when we become what we pretend to be? When illusion becomes the new reality? Does it even matter? After all, if you find a mask that fits, you never need to take it off.
Batman Arkham VR. Are we doing that whole, like, naming the game title with the console in mind? Like, the 64 and N64 games? Man, wear the cowl. Become the Batman. I wonder how video game capture devices are going to work with the VR head systems. Yes!
Don't stop.
Yes, 15! Afro Jack, what the heck? The Chocobo theme! A techno upbeat version of the Chocobo theme. Man, I can jam to this. Oh, man. Yeah. Got a couple more images. And more. Oh, Sydney.
That ought to do her.
This shouldn't take long.
What? You get to record everything?
Hit it!
Yeah, let's.
Oh, you get to record the whole fight? Wait, what? Oh, what the hell? Final Fantasy 15 on the VR? What is this? What the hell? VR experience? What the? Oh my god. Woo! Driving with Sydney. Okay, play as prompt. Alright. I can leave a bit. Next.
Enemy surging in multiple sectors, LT. They're taking ground.
Let's keep this on a tight loop and get back out there, Reyes. Captain on the bridge.
Get us underway, Salt.
Right away, sir.
Captain has a con.
Raven 1 docking?
They're touching down now, ma'am.
Good. Station time, 1 minute. Roger that.
Okay, another new IP I never heard or seen before.
We've got 4 new hotspots on radar, sir.
Check.
A plotted course on your orders, sir.
What's our target, Reyes?
Stand by for objective. We've got a set-depth destroyer in lunar orbit. We'll coordinate a takedown with Tigress. Let's mount up, Lieutenant.
Oh, now we got mechs here too?
Your Jackal's up on Bay 3, Captain.
Thanks, Chief.
Gentlemen, let's get it done.
Captain?
Ethan's already in back, sir.
You said, Ethan?
Good to go, sir.
Okay.
Should be steady. Good hunt, Captain.
Thanks, AT.
Ooh. Monitor everything from oxygen pressure to...
You spun off, Fever?
Roger. Hydraulics prime, nozzle's good. Let's hit it.
Jackal 1112. Tower advises time to move to 320 at 5. Check, 1-1.
Roger, 1-2. Good deco.
Going out to space.
Scar 1-1, you're locked for go. Roger, we're lit. Launch in 3, 2, 1.
They're launching skelters!
Oh man, this looks cool. A space shooter.
On my way, hang in there.
I got this. Weapons away. No joy, no joy.
Easy, Saul.
Wait. Is this Call of Duty Infinite Warfare?
Coming to you. Got a shot. Box out. Actual Raider is inbound to board and disable enemy warship. Stand by.
Got our big bandit, 12 o'clock high.
Eyes on. Tigers for visual.
Oh!
Coast Guard Jack is down.
Cross zones coming up.
Boots out in 3, 2, 1. Go, go, go!
Yeah, this is Call of Duty Infinite Warfare.
Bridge, dead ahead, sir. Rods, let's get there.
We got hostiles! More incoming!
Set down transport inbound.
2016 is the year of grappling hooks. Yeah, a lot of games have been showing up the grappling hooks. So far, Sony has just done less talking and showed more of the games. Like, you should! I mean, they're not even showing up the new system that that was leaked, and they obviously tell us, yeah, it's not going to be there, but we're going to confirm that this is the console.
Top of the bridge!
Momentum with space.
Here's our infill.
Their blast shields are
Oh my god.
Preparing to breach.
Oh! Air pressure.
Force in, let's go! Staff Sergeant, cover the exit. Ethan, restore life support. Aye, sir. Salt, scope the windows, I get the CO's card.
Alert! This vessel has been compromised. All personnel to bridge response forces.
Activating gravity. Tigris actual, weapons are down, moving to exfil. Go loud!
Think we got their attention! Clear the hole! Coming down the stairs!
Second level!
It's okay, the game's okay, I guess, but man, I think the only appeal I see it for is the space shooting section. Other than that, again, I'm not the Call of Duty guy, so this isn't for me, but it's looking okay. Not anything particular, but it's nothing different that makes it stand out. Yeah.
Depressurizing, grab hold!
Huh.
Tigris, we need birds! Copy, sending Jackal.
Gunners approaching!
Overhead!
Ooh. I swear those grapple kills are pretty interesting.
Copy, load up! Set, turn and burn. Tigris, scars are clear. Copy, clear. Engaging, weapons loose.
Well, I'm not gonna... Okay, what is this?
Our blood has been spilled.
What the... Oh yeah. The Call of Duty Modern Warfare remaster. I think.
Marines, we have a possible fix on Al-Assad in the capital city. Intel gathered by SAS indicates that Al-Assad may have a Russian warhead. Speed is critical. We have visual on the target. ETA 60 seconds.
Oh yeah! This is Modern Warfare Remaster. I think more people will get the remaster than the new game. Oh, it comes packed with infinite warfare. Or can it be separated? Okay. Crash Bandicoot! No way! No way! Oh my god! You serious?
Yeah, that's right. No t-shirt tonight, but I'm proud to announce with our partners at Activision.
Please tell me.
The original Crash, Crash 2, and Crash Warped, fully remastered from the ground up for PlayStation 4.
What?
Crash Bandicoot will also appear first, though, on PlayStation 4 this October in Skylanders Imaginators. So
What?
let's have a look at that.
What? What the hell? Oh, now they announced the new Skylanders. Crash is now in Skylanders. Crash is making a comeback. Because now you have the power to make your own Skylander. Ah! Ah! Okay, that is going to be very imaginative and creative. Okay, it would have seemed naked without Skylanders. More Star Wars?
Dear child.
Oh, Lego Star Wars! Lego Star Wars 7!
I see your eyes. The belonging you seek is not behind you. It is ahead.
Lego Star Wars Episode 7.
Droid. I'll pay for him.
Actually, the droid's not for sale.
Come on.
I can do this.
The Lego Star Wars games are always fun.
The droid stole a freighter.
The two were accompanied by a girl.
This droid has to get to the resistance base as soon as possible.
He's carrying a map to Luke Skywalker.
Don't tell me a Breathers got loose. I got a bad feeling about this.
I mean, you just gotta say that.
The girl I've heard so much about.
I'm in charge now.
It's about time you showed up.
Give it everything you got.
You're afraid. You will never be as strong as Darth Vader.
We're not done yet. You might need this.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, Chet. I can't see it in Lego form either. In 2 weeks. Huh.
Please welcome to the stage Andrew House.
I'm sorry, JK, but crashing Skylanders. I mean, we got him crossing over with Spyro again.
PlayStation the best place to play for gamers. And I
We're already halfway through this.
E3 marks one of the strongest lineups of content in PlayStation history. That's a result of our commitment to partnerships with the most talented developers and storytellers in our medium. And as proof of that commitment, please join me in welcoming one of the most creative talents in the history of gaming.
Who? Hideo Kojima? Yes! Free from the shackles of Konami! By the way, fuck you, Konami! Kojima! 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 Yeah! Man, after all the shit you've been put through, you definitely need the praise.
Hello? Hello, everyone. I'm back.
Yeah!
Today, I bring something new. We made for you.
Remade.
And this is all running in real time. Please enjoy.
A remake of what? Or what's being remade? William Blick. Ooh. What crabs? Whoa, a lot of crabs. Ooh, what is this? There has to be something new. Wait, is that Norman Reedus? With a baby. It is Norman Reedus! Oh my god! They're still working on a new game together! Oh my god! Sorry I have to mute the sound. I don't want to get copyright striked on this video. But man! What is he working on? What the heck? Is this a psychological... Oh, what the... What the... Fuck? A lot of fish. That's a lot of fish, alright. Whoa. Got a big scar going on you. Oh, man. What is this game? There's gotta be a completely new IP. Because I know Norman Reedus wanted to work with them, wanted to work with Kojima again. And whoa, what happened? Did the sea life suddenly like vanish, or the sea just drop? And five lone figures. Huh. They're coming closer. And revenge. A Hideo Kojima game. Norman Reedus in... What is it? Death Stranding. Ooh. Hideo... Ooh. Sounds spooky. There we go, Kojima. Green.
People see me and think they're safer. But it's not really me they're seeing.
Ooh, Insomniac! Is this a Spider-Man game?
Knowing everything hinges on a guy from Queens sounds as scary as it feels.
It is Spider-Man! Yeah! Spider-Man! I always gotta love Spider-Man. Is this gonna be a tie-in to Spider-Man Homecoming? I just always love Spider-Man. He is by far one of my all-time favorite superheroes, if not my absolute favorite. Spider-Man PS4 coming soon. I'll just get the shotgun. Next. Ha! Okay.
Everyone, sometime in your life, should have the ability to walk on with an orchestra. It's the most amazing thing ever. It's like, thank you guys so much.
Okay.
Tim, take it on. We are on the verge of a future unlike any other. Thanks to the dedication and the passion of the greatest gaming community of all time. We are committed to delivering the future technologies and experiences that will continue to evolve console gaming. We thank you, our partners, our allies, our friends, for going along with us on this journey. You're welcome. At the core of interactive entertainment is it's play, right? As much as we love to talk about stories and visuals and emotions and graphics and technology, it all comes together in the brilliance of gameplay. So before I leave, it is my distinct pleasure to share a live demo with all of you of a title we introduced earlier tonight, but we'll see it played live. Thank you for coming tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Days Gone.
No Final Fantasy VII or Kingdom Hearts.
He's headed to the old sawmill.
Going in after. It's gonna be dark soon.
When does that ever stop me?
His bike's down. Alright, Two Dog, where the hell are you?
Oh.
Get out of here. Get out.
Well, that ain't him. Alright, let's see. Yep. I could use that.
What the hell? What does that do?
shit. Oh, shit.
What are those things?
Two dog. Two dog. Oh, damn it. Stop, two dog.
Oh, I thought my guessing wasn't.
Look around, brother. You know how this is gonna end.
Oh my fucking god.
Where you at?
Oh no, you need to get away. Whoa. Now you need to get back to your bike.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Well, you're gonna take them all down. All the weight. Oh my god. Man, these zombies are smart. How much ammo do you have? Oh, is that the end of them? Of course it wasn't.
Come on. Come on.
Nice. Seems to be the end. Man, I was really hoping to see some Final Fantasy VII on here. We get more news on it. I guess I was getting too hopeful as usual. With the lineup we did get this year, I'm still happy. I mean, we got a lot of good announcements. I mean, Crash Bandicoot's original trilogy is getting remastered for the PS4, and he's making a cameo appearance in the Skylanders franchise. Whew, that was something though. But at least it goes to show that he's coming back. Last Guardian finally got his release date. God of War is getting rebooted. The PlayStation VR is getting released this year. Show me more. Oh, I wish there was more. I wish there was more. Oh my god. Well, that's the end of Sony's press conference, and I'll be back tomorrow for Nintendo's Treehouse event for the Zelda premiere. So, see you then.